On this planet we call home, there are still places that exist like dreams, wild, mysterious, and nearly forgotten. In today's journey, you'll step into another world, a realm of hidden wonders and surreal sights that the Earth itself seems to keep secret. From ancient temples carved deep into cliffs to lands that make you question reality, each destination is an untold story, a gateway into the extraordinary. This is where legends begin, where stone, wind, and light whisper secrets that have lasted for thousands of years. Open your heart and follow each frame, because ahead of you lies a world no one has seen before, and one you'll never forget. Nazca Lines is one of the biggest mysteries in world archaeology, with hundreds of giant drawings visible only from about 1,500 feet above ground. Strangely, the ancient people made lines over 2 miles long and animal shapes up to 1,000 feet without leaving any signs of tools or sketches. These figures have stayed clear for more than 2,000 years because of the extremely dry weather, and even a small disturbance can destroy them. Many spiral, non-linear, and mysterious symbols are still undecoded, leading to theories about messages meant for beings from beyond Earth. Standing under this land gives the feeling of being inside a timeless creation with no clear explanation. The door to hell is a burning crater in a dry desert, where a never-ending red flame creates a surreal scene, like a gateway to the underground. The crater is about 230 feet wide and nearly 66 feet deep, formed in 1971 after a gas drilling accident caused the ground to collapse. Engineers set fire to the leaking methane gas to prevent danger. but the fire has been burning for over 50 years. The burning rock forms a one-of-a-kind natural furnace on Earth. Many devices lowered into the pit stopped working or were damaged without a clear reason. Some believe something mysterious lies deep below that keeps the fire alive through time. Mount Erebus is the highest continuously active volcano in Antarctica, standing about 1,248 feet tall. Inside the crater is a permanent lava lake that has been active since 1972. Heat from the volcano creates underground ice caves where microbes live in extreme conditions. It is the only known volcano on Earth that emits unique hollow tube-shaped silicate crystals. This environment is extremely harsh, where freezing temperatures and molten lava exist side by side. The strong smell of sulfur and the eerie quiet make it feel unlike any other place on Earth. Palenque is one of the greatest achievements of the ancient Maya civilization, known for its stone buildings made without cement that have stood for over 1,000 years. The tomb of King Pakal was found inside a pyramid, along with a jade mask and hundreds of buried artifacts, marking the first discovery of an intact Maya royal tomb. Carvings on the tomb lid sparked debate because the image looks like an ancient spaceship, leading to alien theories. The hieroglyphic symbols here helped decode the Maya language, opening deep understanding of the region's history. Some buildings were built to align with the sunrise and stars, showing advanced astronomy. Sacsayhuaman is an ancient stone fortress located at about 12,000 feet above sea level. It stands out for its walls made from giant stone blocks, some weighing over 120 tons. These stones were cut and placed so precisely that not even a knife can fit between them. Many blocks have more than 30 sides and are shaped irregularly to better resist earthquakes. From above, the whole structure looks like the head of a jaguar, a sacred symbol in Inca culture. Some experts believe the Inca might have softened the stone or had help from an advanced technology. This makes the site one of the greatest puzzles in human history. Göbekli Tepe is an ancient stone temple complex that is about 11,000 years old, making it the oldest known religious site on Earth. The stone pillars here are over 19 feet tall and weigh up to 20 tons, built before the invention of wheels or metal tools. Animal carvings like lions, wild bulls, and scorpions are shown in great detail, reflecting deep awareness in the Stone Age. What's surprising is that no signs of living were found, meaning this site was used only for religious rituals. The entire site was carefully buried by humans, as if they wanted to hide it from the world. This discovery completely changed theories about human civilization, forcing scientists to rewrite our evolution timeline. Ishigualasto is an ancient land formed more than 230 million years ago, holding the remains of one of the earliest dinosaurs on Earth, the Eoraptor. The terrain has almost no life, only rocks, dust, and total silence, making it feel like walking on the moon. The rock layers are clearly stacked like a living geology book, and they change colors depending on the time of day. A nearly complete dinosaur skeleton was discovered here, which is very rare in archaeology. Some rock shapes carved by wind and time look like alien faces or strange creatures. Visiting this place feels like entering a prehistoric era where time seems to stand still. Chichen Itza is one of the greatest wonders of the Maya people, known for the El Castillo Pyramid, designed like a giant stone calendar with a total of 365 steps representing the days of the year. On the spring and fall equinox, sunlight hits the steps and creates a shadow that looks like a snake slithering down, a very precise and unique optical effect. When you clap in front of the pyramid, the echo sounds like the call of a quetzal bird, showing advanced knowledge of acoustics and mathematics. Some archaeological finds show the Maya could predict solar eclipses and the movement of Venus with amazing accuracy. Visiting this place gives you chills as you feel the connection between science, ancient beliefs, and deep mysteries. Tikal is one of the largest cities of the Maya civilization, known for its grand architectural structures like Temple 4, which stands about 230 feet tall, the tallest pyramid in all of Maya pyramids. This city was once an important political, religious, and trade center, with an estimated population of up to 100,000 people at its peak. The structures in Tikal were built with a deep understanding of astronomy, with buildings like Temple 4 designed to align with important astronomical events. Tikal is also known for the development of a road network that helped connect the city with surrounding areas. However, around the 10th century, Tikal was abandoned, possibly due to natural disasters and environmental decline. Today, Tikal is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, continuing to attract millions of visitors from around the world. Hattusa was once the powerful capital of the Hittite Empire, known for its walls over 4 miles long, built in a zigzag shape to reduce attack impact. The gates were decorated with carvings of lions and sphinxes, symbolizing spiritual protection and belief in supernatural power. Some underground tunnels may have been used for escaping or moving troops during wartime. Temples were arranged based on astronomical principles, showing deep knowledge of the universe. What's mysterious is that no one knows why Hattusa was abandoned or how it vanished from history. It was not only a center of power, but also full of religious symbols and spiritual significance. Sigiriya is an ancient fortress built on top of a rock about 660 feet high, known for its perfect blend of nature and human design. It was once the palace of King Kasyapa in the 5th century, with smart defense systems, terraced gardens, and a moat around it. One special feature is the mirror wall, a stone wall polished so well it could reflect images like a mirror, showing impressive building skill. Dozens of rock paintings of royal women remain on the cliffs, and their colors have not faded after more than 1,500 years. The path to the top goes between two giant lion paws, forming a majestic entrance. With its high location and mysterious structure, Sigiriya is not only a military site, but also a sacred symbol that has lasted through time. Banteay Srey is a prominent temple in Cambodia, built in the 10th century and famous for its intricate carvings, especially scenes from Hindu mythology. Built from red sandstone, this temple stands out with its vibrant color and compact structure, unlike the larger temples at Angkors. Banteay Srey is called the Citadel of Women in Khmer, possibly because the carvings here mainly depict female deities. Although it was not a temple for kings, Banteay Srey attracts great attention due to its excellent sculpture and sharp details. This temple was forgotten for centuries until it was rediscovered in the 19th century. After restoration, Banteay Srey was recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2000 due to its unique cultural and artistic value. The Great Sphinx is the largest carved statue in the world, about 241 feet long and 66 feet tall. Built around 2500 BC, the Sphinx takes the shape of a lion with a human head, symbolizing the power and intellect of Pharaoh Khafra. Despite many theories about its origin and purpose, they remain a great mystery to this day. The nose of the Sphinx, one of its most prominent features, was lost, and many theories suggest it was destroyed during ancient invasions. This statue was carved from limestone and has endured thousands of years of natural elements like wind and sand. The Sphinx is an important cultural symbol of Egypt and one of the most fascinating archaeological wonders in the world. The Aztec pyramids stand out across a highland surrounded by volcanoes and ancient forests, a place they believed was the center of the universe. These pyramids have a stepped design, with flat tops, built from volcanic stone, with temples above, used for sacred rituals. Some structures were designed so that sunlight hits the center exactly during the spring or fall equinox. Ceremonies here often involved human sacrifice to maintain cosmic order, reflecting the strong religious beliefs of the Aztecs. Recent findings show that under some pyramids are chambers containing liquid mercury, gold figures, and human bones, believed to be linked to spiritual rituals or royal burials. Although no clear explanation exists, these pyramids remain powerful spiritual and cultural symbols of ancient American civilizations. Adam's Bridge, also known as Ram Setu, is a chain of submerged stones stretching about 30 miles between India and Sri Lanka. Some parts are only about 3 to 10 feet deep, making the structure appear to float on the sea. According to the Ramayana epic, this bridge was built by the god Rama and his monkey army to cross the sea and rescue his wife. In Islamic tradition, it is linked to the first footsteps of Adam on earth. Some geological studies found that the stones do not match the local seabed, raising the idea that this might be an ancient man-made structure. With a mix of legend, belief, and unsolved mystery, Adam's Bridge remains one of the most intriguing and spiritual landmarks in South Asia. The submerged ruins under Lake Titicaca are one of the most shocking archaeological finds in South America, with a temple about 660 feet long, lying fully underwater. Many stone walls were built with precise, tight-fitting joints, similar to Inca architecture, but even older. A stone road, hundreds of feet long, was also discovered, as if it once led to a sunken city after a disaster. Pottery, statues, and animal bones show that this place was once a center for religious ceremonies. Carbon dating shows the ruins may be over 1,000 years old. Some researchers believe this land was once dry and flooded by an earthquake or a land collapse. Gunung Padang is a controversial archaeological site because it might be as old as 2,000 years, much older than any known civilization today. This site was built entirely from stacked basalt stones, with underground layers going deeper than 100 feet below the surface. The stones were cut into square and even shapes, showing surprisingly advanced skills for ancient times. Seismic scans revealed hollow chambers underneath that have not yet been explored and might hold sacred objects or artifacts. Some inner layers contain a special kind of cement that modern science still cannot reproduce. Although it causes many debates among archaeologists, this place raises the theory that a forgotten advanced civilization might have existed before the last ice age. Pohnpei Ruins is one of the most mysterious ancient structures in the world, built entirely on coral reefs in the ocean using basalt blocks weighing up to 50 tons without any mortar. Some of these blocks are up to 20 feet long and stacked with impressive precision, even though no metal tools have ever been found. The whole city is made up of dozens of small artificial islands connected by a complex system of water canals. Strangely, there is no clear historical record or archaeological evidence of who built it or why. Local people believe that the site was created by flying priests using magical powers. Although the city was abandoned for unknown reasons, the structures have remained intact for centuries. Some theories suggest this ruin could be part of a prehistoric civilization swallowed by the ocean long ago. The ancient city of Ani was once a thriving capital of the Armenian kingdom, with a population reaching 1,000 people in the 10th century, larger than many European cities at that time. Its churches were built from red sandstone, with unique arch designs, believed to be the foundation for later Gothic styles. Some wall paintings inside the churches still keep their colors after more than 1,000 years without restoration. Ani had a complex system of underground tunnels and drainage, some stretching outside the city walls for defense. Watchtowers and fortresses were built on cliffs hundreds of feet deep, forming a strong, natural defense. Ancient people believed the city was cursed by the gods after a major church was desecrated. Much of Ani still lies buried underground, an eerie reminder of a forgotten empire. Dun Aengus is an ancient fortress sitting on top of a cliff over 300 feet high, overlooking the Atlantic Ocean and offering a breathtaking natural view. The fort has a semicircular design with stone walls about 18 feet thick and 13 feet tall, built using dry stone techniques without mortar. Dun Aengus is believed to be over 3,000 years old, and once served as a power center, possibly for rituals or military defense. One mystery is that the fort stands right at the cliff edge without barriers, making some believe the land around it has collapsed over time. Others think this location had sacred meaning, where ancient people communicated with sea gods. Uluru is a massive sandstone rock rising in the desert, standing about 1,142 feet tall and stretching around 5 miles in circumference, creating a scene both grand and deeply isolated. Its colors change with the sunlight through the day, shifting from deep red to orange, purple, and gray, forming a rare and stunning visual effect. Some caves still preserve ancient paintings that show the beliefs and life of indigenous people. Uluru is considered sacred land in native culture, where creator beings left spiritual marks. Many visitors who took stones from here later returned them, believing they suffered bad luck. Locals believe Uluru has a soul, and harming it can bring consequences. The Sogdian tombs are ancient burial sites located in a wide semi-desert area, where dry land and strong sunlight create a mysterious and ancient beauty. The tombs have stone chamber designs with rectangular burial rooms, stone domes, and thick walls, often built partly underground. Inside, they are decorated with colorful murals showing banquets, rituals, and journeys to the afterlife, with Persian, Greek, and Central Asian influences. The Sogdians were important traders along the Silk Road, known for their diverse beliefs and rare cultural tolerance in ancient times. One famous tomb shows strange images like hybrid creatures, flying chariots, and people wearing celestial robes, leading some researchers to think the Sogdians believed in a multi-layered universe or were influenced by unknown philosophies. Mount Etna is the tallest and most active volcano in Europe, with its height often changing and usually around 11,000 feet due to eruptions. It is one of the most closely monitored and studied volcanoes in the world. Each eruption can reshape its appearance and height within just a few days. Some lava flows here have lasted up to 473 days non-stop, creating a spectacular scene. Sounds from deep inside the mountain can travel for dozens of miles, like the roar of a living creature. Ancient people believed that a giant titan was trapped under this volcano by the god Zeus. The magnetic field around Etna also shows unusual changes before and after strong eruptions, drawing attention from scientists. Despite its danger, the land around Etna is very fertile and widely used to grow grapes and olives thanks to mineral-rich lava soil. Salar de Uyuni is the largest salt flat in the world, with an area of over 4,000 square miles, known for its perfectly flat surface and mirror-like reflections. During the rainy season, a thin layer of water creates the illusion of sky merging with the ground, making visitors feel like walking on clouds. When dry, the salt forms thousands of white hexagonal shapes that stretch endlessly across the surface. Beneath the salt lies a massive reserve of lithium and a complex geological structure that is still being studied. Many people have reported their shadows disappearing or feeling disoriented in the endless white space. Its surreal beauty and strange phenomena make this one of the most unique and mysterious natural places on Earth. Stonehenge sits in a wide plain with open, untouched landscapes and green grass fields stretching to the horizon. At sunrise or sunset, sunlight passes through the stone gaps, creating a magical and mesmerizing scene. Some stones here stand about 13 feet tall and weigh over 25 tons, arranged in a perfect circle. The air is often cool with light winds and a thin mist, making the whole place quiet and mysterious. On the summer solstice, the rising sun lines up exactly with the main axis of the structure, a rare and stunning alignment. Many visitors report strange sensations of energy shifts or magnetic fields while standing inside the circle of stones. The Great Pyramid of Giza is an ancient wonder that overwhelms visitors with its massive size and incredible precision. It stands about 480 feet tall and was built from millions of stone blocks, weighing up to 80 tons without any mortar. The sides of the pyramid align almost perfectly with the four cardinal directions, with an error of less than 0.06 degrees. Some blocks were transported from more than 500 miles away, even though there were no wheels or engines at that time. Standing at the base of the pyramid, you feel tiny in front of the greatness of an ancient civilization. The electromagnetic field around the top of the pyramid remains an unexplained phenomenon. Machu Picchu sits at about 70 feet above sea level in the Andes Mountains and is one of the greatest achievements of the ancient Inca civilization. The entire site was built with stone blocks fitted so perfectly that a knife cannot slide between them, and no mortar was used. Its ancient water system still works today, showing amazing engineering skills. The Intihuatana stone is aligned to mark the exact time of solstices and equinoxes in the year. Even though it was built in the 15th century, Machu Picchu remained hidden from the outside world for centuries until its rediscovery in 1911. Standing there brings a strange quietness, like touching the sacred memory of a lost civilization. Tiwanaku is one of the most mysterious archaeological sites in the world, located about 1,200 feet above sea level, but built with stonework of extreme precision that modern science still cannot explain. Stone blocks weighing up to 130 tons were moved from over 50 miles away without wheels or metal tools. The H-shaped stones and gateways are perfectly fitted, with drill holes and sharp grooves as if made by machines. The Sun Gate has complex carvings believed to be linked to ancient calendars or star patterns. No writing or script has been found, so all theories depend on symbols and stone structures. Being there feels like standing before a creation beyond time and human understanding. Uxmal is one of the most prominent cities of the Maya civilization, known for its unique and mysterious architecture. The Pyramid of the Magician is built in an elliptical shape, different from most Maya pyramids. This shows that the Maya had a deep understanding of astronomy, with precise calculations based on the lunar and Mars cycles. The structures at Uxmal were built without the use of lime, only stone and brick, which has made the structures durable over time. The Puk architectural style at Uxmal, with intricate geometric patterns, has become a symbol of the Maya civilization's advanced development. Borobudur, built in the 9th century, with over 2 million volcanic stones, Borobudur is one of the largest and most beautiful Buddhist structures in the world. The temple is divided into 3 levels, each symbolizing a stage in human life, from the material world to enlightenment. Each wall of Borobudur is carved with scenes from the life of the Buddha, from his birth to his enlightenment. It is one of the structures with 504 Buddha statues, each placed in its own unique space. After being buried under volcanic ash in the 14th century, Borobudur was rediscovered in the 19th century. Today, Borobudur is a famous tourist destination and one of the wonders of the world. Teotihuacan is one of the greatest ancient ruins of Mesoamerican civilization, built around 200 BC. The city is famous for its massive architectural structures, especially the Pyramid of the Sun, which stands about 216 feet tall. Teotihuacan was not only a religious center, but also a major trading hub, with a grid-like street system and canals providing water to the city. Although the collapse of Teotihuacan in the 7th century remains a mystery, the development and influence of this city on Mesoamerican cultures, especially the Maya, is undeniable. The building techniques of Teotihuacan were very advanced, with structures designed to withstand earthquakes and high durability. This is a testament to the construction and management abilities of this ancient civilization, with a population density of around 100,000 people. The tomb of the first emperor of China is one of the greatest architectural works of Chinese civilization, famous for its mysterious terracotta army. Made from clay, the statues of soldiers, horses, and chariots here are between 5 and 6 feet tall, and each statue has a unique appearance, reflecting the details of warriors from the Qin dynasty. The surrounding landscape is vast farmland and dry land, which has helped preserve the terracotta soldiers for thousands of years. Although the tomb has been excavated and studied, many mysteries remain unsolved. Archaeologists have not yet discovered all the areas of the tomb, and there are stories about secret chambers that may hold valuable treasures. The tales of hidden, secret rooms and mercury traps protecting the tomb make the tomb of the first emperor of China one of the most mysterious and intriguing destinations for tourists. Mohenjo-daro is one of the most important sites of the ancient Indus civilization, located in a dry plain with impressive natural landscapes. The houses were made of fired bricks with advanced drainage and water supply systems, showing the remarkable development of this civilization. Theories about the collapse of Mohenjo-daro include changes in the course of the Indus River, floods, or even internal conflicts. Angkor Wat is one of the most famous religious structures in the world, built in the 12th century under King Suryavarman II. Designed with massive architecture and detailed carvings, Angkor Wat was initially a Hindu temple, later becoming a Buddhist temple. Located in a tropical rainforest, Angkor Wat is surrounded by a large reservoir, creating a stunning sight at sunrise and sunset. Angkor Wat is mysterious due to the complexity of its construction and the questions about its purpose. In addition, some visitors believe they have witnessed supernatural phenomena at night, such as ghosts and strange sounds. Knossos Palace sits on a high hill overlooking the Aegean Sea, offering a stunning, natural landscape. The palace was built around 1900 BC, with over 1,000 rooms, including residential areas, worship spaces, and treasure rooms, showing the remarkable development of the Minoan civilization. The thick stone walls, large wooden columns, and beautiful decorative paintings reflect the sophistication in design. Knossos was the political, religious, and cultural center of the Minoan civilization, where rituals to honor gods and important events took place. One great mystery surrounding Knossos is the legend of the labyrinth and the Minotaur, with a complex labyrinth built to imprison the Minotaur. Derinkuyu is a massive underground city built about 280 feet below the ground. It was so complex that it could support over 2,000 people living inside. The place included homes, churches, schools, barns, and more than 50 air shafts to allow fresh air at every level. Heavy stone doors weighing around 1,000 pounds could be rolled shut to block each entrance for protection. There were hidden tunnels connecting to other underground areas, raising many theories about strategic defense purposes or even protection from threats coming from the sky. Until now, no one knows when or how it was built. That makes Derinkuyu one of the greatest architectural mysteries in human history. Kailasa Temple is one of the largest monolithic rock carvings in the world, carved directly from a giant cliff using a top-down technique. The entire structure was carved from one piece of stone, including the main tower, which is about 98 feet tall, halls, corridors, and elephant statues. What's amazing is that every detail is perfectly symmetrical, even though no blueprints have ever been found. Some researchers believe the temple was finished in just 18 years, meaning over 10 tons of stone had to be removed each day, which seems nearly impossible using only hand tools. The complexity and precision of the architecture have led some to think it was made with knowledge beyond its time, or even by a lost or otherworldly civilization. Nidra is one of the oldest stone structures in the world, built around 3600 BC, which is nearly 1,000 years older than the Great Pyramid of Giza. The temple was carved entirely from coral limestone, using stone blocks weighing over 20 tons, arranged without any glue or cement. Its entrance was designed to align perfectly with the sunlight on the spring and fall equinox, showing advanced knowledge of astronomy. Many researchers believe Najdra was not only a temple, but also a giant solar calendar. Its durability and precision make it a timeless masterpiece. Baalbek is one of the most impressive ancient architectural sites in the world, known for its massive stone foundations. The Trilithon stone weighs about 800 tons, and no one knows how ancient people moved and placed it so precisely without any cement. Some unused stones weigh up to 1,000 tons and still lie where they were quarried. Strangely, the foundation may have existed before the Roman era, but there are no clear records about its builders. Many symbols carved on the walls do not belong to Roman religious systems, adding mystery to the site. Some theories say the site was not just for religion, but a gateway to the gods or connected to knowledge beyond Earth. Nan Madol is a mysterious ancient city built on more than 90 artificial islets connected by water channels. Its structures were made from prismatic basalt stones, each weighing up to 50 tons without using any cement. The entire site sits on a soft lagoon base, yet it has stood strong for centuries without collapsing. No one knows exactly where the stones came from or how they were moved across the sea without wheels or pulleys. Modern researchers have tried to recreate the site using primitive tools but failed. Nan Madol has no surrounding walls, showing a rare open layout in ancient architecture. Its spiritual and religious role in ancient times makes it one of the most puzzling ancient cities in the world. Pumapunku is one of the most mysterious ancient structures in the world, known for its incredibly precise stonework. Some stone blocks weigh more than 100 tons and are joined without glue or cement, like a modular mechanical system. Many grooves and drill holes have perfectly straight cuts, as if made with modern tools, even though the site is thousands of years old. Pumapunku sits at about 12,800 feet above sea level, making it nearly impossible to move and place heavy stones there. Some experts believe it may be the remains of a lost super-advanced civilization, or used unknown technology like sound waves or magnetism to cut and lift stones with perfect accuracy. Plain of Jars is one of the most mysterious archaeological sites in the world, with thousands of giant stone jars over 2,000 years old. Some jars are as tall as 10 feet and weigh more than 10 tons, carved from solid rock without any glue. What makes it strange is that there are no writings or records explaining the exact purpose of the jars. Some experts believe they were used to hold human remains, while local legends say they were wine jars for giants. Many jars are lined up in straight rows or placed on east-west axes, raising questions about astronomical meaning. Until now, no one knows who made them or how they moved the stones from far away. Plain of Jars is not only impressive in size, but also a treasure full of unsolved mysteries. Newgrange is one of the oldest structures in Ireland, built around 3200 BC, earlier than the pyramids of Giza and Stonehenge. This tomb has a circular dome structure built with large, heavy stones with a system of burial chambers inside. One of the special features of Newgrange is that every year on the winter solstice, sunlight shines through a small window in the dome and illuminates the central chamber of the tomb. Newgrange is not only a religious structure, but also an astronomical wonder of the ancient world, reflecting the deep knowledge of astronomy possessed by ancient people. With around 2,000 tons of stone used, this structure demonstrates the advanced technology and creativity of the civilization of that time. Today, Newgrange is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, attracting the attention of archaeologists and tourists from around the world. Hegra is a prominent ancient site in Saudi Arabia, belonging to the Nabatean civilization, known for its tombs and temples carved into giant rock walls. Built around 2,000 years ago, Hegra is one of the most beautiful and impressive ancient structures with exquisite sculptures. The tombs here are large, carved with meticulous details, showcasing the advanced development of the Nabatean civilization. This landscape becomes even more impressive at sunset when the light shines on the rocks, creating a special effect on the ancient structures. The Yonaguni Monument is a massive underwater stone structure located at a depth of about 82 feet. It features square steps, large stone platforms, and straight grooves that appear to be man-made. The design is so precise that many researchers believe it was built by a lost civilization over 1,000 years ago. The natural setting is stunning, with clear blue water and powerful ocean currents, creating a mysterious diving experience. A famous story says that in 1986, a diver accidentally discovered the site while searching for a new dive spot, sparking debate about whether the monument is natural or artificial. The Bosnian pyramids are a group of geometric structures, with the most famous being the Pyramid of the Sun, which is about 720 feet tall, taller than the Giza Pyramid. Its sides have almost perfect 45-degree angles and align exactly with the four main compass directions, which is very rare in nature. A beam of electromagnetic energy with a steady frequency of 28 Hz has been detected coming from the top. Mysterious carved stones, over 3,000 years old, have been found inside. Many visitors report feeling healthier after spending time near the pyramid's energy. The energy flow is believed to spiral upward into the sky, making this pyramid one of the greatest mysteries of its true origin and purpose. Banao Rice Terraces is an ancient terrace system built entirely by hand over 2,000 years ago without the use of modern machines. The terraces climb up the mountainside, with some parts rising over 4,900 feet above sea level, creating a stunning and majestic scene. Its natural irrigation system channels water from the old-growth forests to each level and has worked for thousands of years without pumps or electricity. During the water season, the terraces reflect the sky like giant mirrors, producing a magical and rare landscape. All the knowledge for building and farming is passed down orally through generations, not through written documents. This place is not only an agricultural wonder, but also a living cultural heritage that shows a deep connection between humans and nature. Baiae was once the most luxurious resort for Roman nobles and emperors, famous for villas, hot baths, and a lavish lifestyle. Many powerful emperors like Augustus and Nero once lived here. Most of the city sank underwater due to land shifts caused by magma, not rising sea levels. Today, at about 20 feet deep, visitors can see mosaic floors, stone statues, and ruins still well preserved underwater. It is one of the few underwater archaeological parks in the world where people can dive to explore the past. The cement used in Baiae could harden underwater, a technique modern science only recently understood. Most of the underwater site has not yet been excavated, making this place a hidden archaeological treasure. Mount Kailash is a sacred mountain shaped like a natural pyramid, with 4 nearly right-angled sides. This mountain is about 22,000 feet high and has never been climbed, not because it is impossible, but because religions forbid reaching the top. From this mountain area, 4 major rivers flow in 4 directions, as if the mountain is the energy center of the continent. Satellite images show that the mountain's peak is almost perfectly symmetrical, making some believe it is not fully natural. Pilgrims walk around the base of the mountain on a route about 32 miles long to cleanse their sins and seek spiritual freedom. Some theories suggest that Mount Kailash could be an ancient man-made structure covered by rock over time. Ramumuru is a giant rock about 23 feet tall, carved into a T-shaped door around 6 feet deep. But the strange thing is, it leads nowhere. The entire structure is made from a single stone block, with no signs of cutting tools or joints. Locals believe it is a gateway to the world of the gods, a place to move through different dimensions. A few people who meditated there felt like they were being pulled into an invisible energy field. Magnetic field devices often get interference when near this area. Even though it has been exposed for thousands of years, the surface of the stone door shows very little erosion. Up to now, no official archaeological explanation has fully convinced experts, making the true origin and purpose of Aramumuru even more mysterious. Al-Ula is a unique ancient heritage site with giant stone tombs carved directly into sandstone cliffs dating back over 2,000 years. Some tombs still show chisel marks, as if they were carved just yesterday, while many were left unfinished for unknown reasons. Although they are tombs, most of them are completely empty inside, with no human remains or burial items. The architecture blends styles from Egypt, Mesopotamia, and Arabia, showing a brilliant cultural fusion. Beneath the sand lies an ancient Qanat water system, proving the advanced irrigation knowledge of that time. Notably, some ancient inscriptions carved into the rock remain undeciphered to this day, adding to the mystery of Al-Ula. Manpupuner is a group of 7 giant rock pillars standing between 100 and 130 feet tall in a remote mountain region, and is called one of the world's strangest natural wonders. These rocks have twisted shapes, deep grooves, and rough surfaces that look like they were carved by giant hands over time. They were formed by wind and ice erosion over millions of years, leaving only the hardest stone behind. What makes the site mysterious is the unusual uniformity in height and spacing among the pillars, making them seem almost man-made. Some legends say they are giants turned to stone during a battle with gods. Many visitors also report strange phenomena like compass deviation, sudden changes in air pressure, and wind sounds that echo like voices from another world. Loughcrew Cairns is an ancient burial site over 5,000 years old, known for large stone mounds aligned with the sunrise on the spring and fall equinox. One of the tombs has a passage precisely designed to let sunlight shine through and light up the carved symbols inside. Many of the stones here weigh over 5 tons, but were moved and placed high up without a known method. Some carvings match modern astronomy models, showing planetary paths and star patterns. The tombs have rare cross shapes that may carry sacred meaning about life and death. Many researchers think this may be the oldest astronomical observatory in Europe.
The underground cities of Cappadocia are ancient structures thousands of years old, large enough to hold tens of thousands of people and reaching depths over 200 feet. What makes them special is they were carved into soft but strong volcanic ash rock, allowing deep construction without collapse. The tunnels and rooms are connected like a maze, making the place feel both mysterious and overwhelming. The biggest mystery is that no one knows exactly who first built them or how they managed to dig so much with simple tools. Many people who went deep inside reported dizziness, confusion, or the strange feeling of being watched.
Bermuda Triangle is a world-famous area known for mysterious disappearances of ships and planes that modern science still cannot clearly explain. In over 100 years, more than 1,000 cases have been recorded, many happening in perfect weather with no distress signals sent. Some pilots reported experiencing time distortion, feeling like only minutes passed while their clocks showed hours had gone. Researchers found methane gas bubbles under the sea that might cause ships to lose buoyancy and sink instantly. Despite these risks and myths, it remains one of the busiest sea and air routes on the planet. Bermuda Triangle has become a symbol of unsolved mysteries deep in the ocean. Mueraki boulders are round stones scattered along the coast, measuring from 3 to 7 feet in diameter and weighing over 7 tons, known for being nearly perfect spheres not made by humans. Some boulders, when cracked open, reveal golden pyrite crystals and concentric layers that look like giant eggshells. Local legends say they are fossils of sacred objects from mythical times, like drums, wine gourds, or fish baskets. Although science says they formed from mineral buildup in mud over millions of years, their perfect shape and inner patterns still make many people think they are not fully natural. This is one of the world's most mysterious geological phenomena, with a surreal and deeply intriguing appearance. The door to hell is a giant gas crater that has been burning for over 50 years in the desert, with a diameter of about 230 feet and a depth of nearly 100 feet. The fire was set in 1971 to stop leaking methane gas, but instead of going out in a few days, it still burns today. Inside the crater, there are many small independent flames, creating a scene like an active volcano. Even though it is not a volcano, the bright red light and rising smoke often cause confusion. The government once tried to put out the fire, but failed due to high gas pressure. Blickling Hall is one of the most famous and mysterious old estates, built in the early 17th century and linked to the legend of Anne Boleyn, the Queen executed under King Henry VIII. The library holds over 12,000 ancient books, with some believed to be connected to magic and avoided by visitors. With its magnificent exterior and unexplained happenings, Blickling Hall represents the beauty of the past mixed with the haunting of unsettled memories. The Caves of Agtalek is a vast limestone cave system stretching over 16 miles, famous for giant stalactites and stalagmites formed over millions of years by water erosion. When standing in the center, whispers from more than 300 feet away can be heard clearly, turning this cave into a rare harmony of nature, acoustics, and history.